Hello and welcome everyone, it's your boy LF Jake with our second episode in our Monarchs Under the Mountain playthrough. This is season 3 of our Wildermyth run so far. Last episode was the introductory episode of season 3. Our two heroes, Olive and Viv, from previous campaigns, have come to rescue Mira, who was about to join the cult of the Deepists. I actually don't remember what's happening now. We just know we know that the Deepists are more and more common. I don't know if we've got an end goal in defeating them. I don't think we've had any clue about that just yet. All we know is that Mira knows more about the Deepists than we do. And hopefully we'll learn more as we play on. We also had a new companion, the Mystic, known as Will? Was that his name? There he is, Will. We have just started chapter 2. Talk to the inhabitants of 3 Morns, which is just here. Before we do that, we're going to go and control all of the nearby tiles. Got quite a lot to do. I might send 2 people there and 2 people there. Is that too risky? Or do I just send everyone together? Let's send everyone together. We'll do these 3, build a bridge here, do these 4, and then finish at 3 Morns. Oh, I remember. Sorry. At the start of chapter 2, a man approached the team and said, my son's been taken. And that's why we're going to 3 Morns, I think, to figure out our plan of action on how to free this boy. And possibly other boys like him. I have to be honest, I'm glad it's you cooking tonight. Oh yeah, Olive and Viv are a thing, aren't they? They're romantically... No, wait. Viv and Olive... No, Viv and Mira are romantically involved. I'm feeling more of a support role at the moment. Don't get too excited. So, we'll hit old Jasper Mill tomorrow morning. But that detour added more time than we thought it would, and our food is running a little low. How low? I've got onions and some more onions. I thought there was still jerky. I figured we'd need that tomorrow. Onions on a meal. They're an ingredient. Ooh. Okay, let's roll the dice and see what we have for lunch. 6. I bet I can change your mind. Watch this. 37% chance of success. A good onion soup can hold its own against any other meal. Low and slow, that's the key. How slow? Start thinking of stories now. Later, there was a seamstress once, and if you had seen her, you would understand. Even later, so there I was, the angry bull on one side of me, and her on the other. And even later than that. So, how much longer do you think? They're not doing what I wanted them to. I'm not sure if it's salvageable at this point. Sorry about the onion mush. So, no, it's good. It's, okay, you're right, it's disgusting, but thanks for trying. So do we get a debuff now? Did we fail the percentage? Oh no, sweet. Okay, sweet. I was convinced we'd have a little debuff there. Go on, Mira, go kick some ass. Oh, and with the stun... Oh yeah, she's got the broad strokes, the broad strikes, the broad swipes. So she's attacked both of them, and with her second attack, because of her sword, when she lands a stun she gets a second attack, she kills the Chosen. Mira has literally destroyed everyone. The dog can't do much, so we'll just send him forward in here as well. And then next turn, open the door. Rope aid. Ah, the first time that's actually worked. Amazing. I mean, Viv can't do anything at all. Interfuse with a bone lance. Might be able to kill him if we get lucky, and we do get lucky. I'll send the Doge here. And then at least Viv can go where the Doge was. Poor dog, watch out. Mirror can't do anything right now. There is an angle where I can get this shot away. I missed. Viv, what can you do for us? Nice. And now the coast is... Oh, nice. It's all done. That was easy. I'm beginning to think maybe I should have gone a difficulty up. But then maybe it would have been too hard and people would have died very early. So, who knows? Honestly... Oh, wait. It's a... Okay, no. I thought it was an offhand spear. It's not really good for anyone. It's better than the wand, but... I mean, we'll give it to Will as his second weapon. I don't think he'll ever use it, but you never know. Look, there's a candle at the window at Crin's. Let's go! Hi, Crin. We need food and ale. We've been walking for days. Right away, only the best for here is of Old Jasper Mill. And maybe we'll even have time for dessert. I'm sure there's whipped cream in the kitchen. You know how much I love whipped cream? We've had this story in every single season so far. Oh no, not whipped cream. We'll be stuck here for days waiting for Will to finish cleaning his armour. We'll give it a roll. It's because I've got a romance mod that adds more romance scenes, but it adds like a select amount of scenes. So we've had those same scenes in every single story. It would never work. I'd have to buy more cows to keep them in whipped cream. Crin's whipped cream is the best in the world, but I'm just not ready to settle down. Love will have to wait. Sorry, Will. Hey. Love's not for everyone, you know. Let's secure the area. Everyone's at full health, so we're doing very well. What item do we get? Another sash. 1, 2, 3 is Viv. 4, 5, 6 is Will. There you go, Will. Extra magic armor for you right there. I just remembered this is another 5-chapter story, which is very sad. That means, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, everyone here is going to retire before the end. Now that we've cleared the area, it's good to be back in Shade Opens. Have you been here before? Been here? I grew up here. I know it like the back of my hand. I got in so much trouble at rolling hoops down this street. This is my favourite spot to bring the flock and just sit. It's beautiful. I've had such a good time showing all this to you. I'd love spending time with you. I know it'll make the day perfect. Wait here. Jenbarn, my old friend, I need you to whip up a special meal. What are you up to? I need 1 big plate of spaghetti, and do you still play the violin? Oh. Now, I think we're gonna be kind to Thane, because Thane from season 1 and Olive are a romance, and for that reason alone, we will actually choose not to go with a romance for Olive. Didn't go as well as you expected. I really thought the spaghetti thing would work. No fight here, so that's good. And hopefully, if we have to do that in future seasons, we'll remember who's romancing with who. Build a bridge and get over it. I mean, so far so good. We are pretty much running through this second chapter. Hopefully no one's retiring just yet next chapter. Surely not, right? Pouring out there, and lightning, you were right. Stormy, she says. I've come through here before. It's normal. The way to Moon chimes follows dead roads, long washed to chalkstone, wheel scars and memory. The uneven field beyond the gorge gets swampy, especially in spring. They wad through the elbows of Goadwild like soaked blankets. Got this little cave though. Has me curious. Yeah, hasn't opened up like this before, unless I just missed it. On a forceful gust, the rain comes chasing them. The rocks slicken, fragrant and dark. Perfect timing, right? Almost fateful timing. It's only a little... Oh wait, how far back does it go? It goes further? Hold up for a bit. No animal smell. As they stoop out of the rain. Crack! Crackle, rumble, thrum, shriek. The world gives a tectonic shudder, and from outside, obliterating the rain noise, comes a clatter-smash of dropping rocks. Oh no, they're trapped. It's no time before they're buried in darkness, listening to the earth grumble and turn over. As things calm, gritty dust stings the eyes, stuffs the nose, and smelling of fresh split stone. Huh, well, good thing we were inside. Sort of, but there's shiny bits back there in the rubble. Luckily, the lantern's not dead or wet. We're taking a longer look, I guess. Let's not lose the exit entirely. Hey, is this worked stone? Yeah. Yeah, the way forks. We've got stairs here. They can't be fresh. And this is looks random, but some other passage. Cold draft from there. Very cold. If there's stairs, then a warm hand once carved them. I find that comforting. Careful, look under enough rocks and you will find a snake. You still saying that snake thing? I don't know. Let's roll the die. It's a 2. We're going to be boring and we're moving out. Come on, we can clear the rubble. Maybe we'll be back here. Yeah, I suppose I should keep sight of our priorities, huh? Pulling and digging at the rock, they're able to move it little by little. Hey, I'm finding some good ore in the rockfall. Look for it, we can use it. They tug stones and soggy earth away. Will forms brief bonds with broken slabs, stabilizing them, helping to shift them. As they go, they pluck valuable minerals from the pile. Looks clear. Storm's running west. As their eyes adjust, they assemble above the sudden fields that lead to the moon chimes. Now's the time to make a crossing, I'd think, while the weather's clear. Viv wanted to check out those other tunnels. That's fine, it's true. We won't have light for much longer. Or this lapse in the rain. We'll be back this way, I suppose. And though they intend to return, the idea of recrossing sloshing fields to delve into this collapse-prone cave fails to inspire much enthusiasm. Seasons pass. Storms crash and calm, and none of them ever find the buried crossroads again. Little bit of a spoiler. Olive's already been in that cave, and that's where she got her ice shield in Season 1. Open up! Oh, I did not press the open button. Open up! Some gorgons, you say? I see. Don't worry, Viv is watching the door. Anyone makes a sudden move and they're gonna get it. Let's swap to the staff. Interfuse with this bit of a rock. With the stunt, we get the kill. Any of these guys get close, Viv's going to jump out and have them. Fool. So the raccoon is actually a rangy boy. Let's do a rope aid. Doesn't help much, but Mirror literally can't do... Oh no, it's still Mirror's turn, my bad. Olive, let's get you there. Shoot this guy, hopefully kill him this time. Viv can open the door. Stick Sentinel on. It doesn't look like I'll be able to get close enough to reach anything to interfuse in the next room. Guess we can send the wood dog forward just to scout the area. I'm assuming these are the last two enemies. There could be some in this left-hand room, but... Amazing. I mean, it's good because it cures pinned, but apart from that, it's not the best move, is it? Take the one psychic damage. Well, it's broken my psychic shield. My psychic? I mean my magic shield. Magic armor. You understand. A level up for Will? Incredible. He's level 2 now. Yeah, sure. So now we can make enemies move as a swift action. Who's going to get this Gloom Glass Talisman, which gives more stun? Number 2. That'll be Will. Want to remember this one. No bad wounds, barely even a sour face. Doesn't get much better. Well, you know how I get. Want to tell everyone to stop now. Make homes and families. That'll do it alone from here. That'll do it alone from here. And this victory gives us confidence, but you suppose it might give us too much. We might slip up. It's always a possibility. And that's what I start to worry about, honestly. Why days like this aren't all good. Cool, Viv. Thanks for the positive outlook, I guess. Jeez. You know what I'm going to do, actually? We're going to work faster, but we're just going to send these two to do it. Because we need to start making the pass to the next area. And is this going to be slower, or is it going to work out to the same speed? Instead of having 4 people do that and 4 people do this after, having 2 and 2 might be faster. Or it might be slower. Or it might be the exact same. Now we've got a job to do there. I can't get there. I hope nothing bad happens if that place gets taken over. A passing pilgrim saves Mira's life. Trekking the narrow summer roads of nowhere, a sudden illness clogs Mira's chest. Shoots barb through her veins, rouses her in the night to kneel heaving in the dark outside the tent. So far she's pushed through, hoping it would ebb. Instead it's worsening. Yes, you're being brave, Mira, but enough's enough. Here, let's camp in this spot. Looks defensible. Olive sets Mira down, then goes off for firewood, enough to last for the night and the following morning. Mira sips from her canteen. Sunset's not yet close. And odd enough, that's when a faith-called pilgrim comes down the road. You're bad Alf, aren't you, Earth Daughter? You look it. Do you mind if I stoop down and listen to your signs? I'm Nanlaw Yearnling, no one worth fearing. Pilgrim of an order that's never been popular. A god who never has to be. Whoever you are, The pilgrim bends down and places fingers on Mira's pulse, holds a coin before her mouth, then an ear to her upper chest. You know medicine? I've seen symptoms like these, certainly. Your eyes are still clear, that's good. How long have you? 3 days, just 3. Who are you? You're her friend? Well, that woman's suffering from Igokora. Rare disease. Folks get it in summer. A wayward spore. I can treat it, but to cure it is impossible. Or nearly, I suppose I should say. You're a good man, a while later. Nanlaw's administered a small elixir made from water and wild barrowbell, as well as some burnt, crushed mushrooms. He told Mira to sleep, and she'd be in the tent ever since. She'll need more of this elixir, the rest of her life. She'll need it. Igokora leaves husks where happiness was. It's a brutal way to go. You mentioned a cure? And I shouldn't have. It's one of those convenient stories about miraculous heal-all. I once long ago tried to find it. The journey cost my sister her life. By the time I'd returned empty-handed, the man it would have healed had already passed. Desperate hearts are reckless. Treat the disease patiently, and she'll live longer. You mix good medicine? Not a pleasant conversation to wake to, however. Oh, you're already looking better. Some constitution you must have. I feel a lot stronger, and I thank you. But so tell us both about this cure. Mira. Oh, Dale, my goddess, my god. He mumbles into the fire a moment. Is this the purpose my wandering feet follow? If it is, and it must be, I'll trust my feet, I will. Then meets their eyes again. Our paths brought us all here. Who am I to deny my place? They huddle close to the flames as a pilgrim, Nanlaw Yearning, reluctantly describes a distant place, a harrowing guardian, a legendary restorative. And in summary, since you seem set on seeking it out, please let me accompany you. It's clear to me that I was put in your path for this holy duty. You'll need the elixir, regardless, and I can teach you to make it. Is this saying yes or no? So they sleep there that night and set out the next day? A summer's journey, the last thing on my mind. Everyone's talking about a bridge. No. Yes. So we'll send just Mira and Olive, and what we'll do, because these guys are now going here, so we'll send these two to finish that job. And then once these two have finished that, they can finish the bridge. I've never met a holy pilgrim. Over the course of the journey, the disease hasn't left Mira's body, but her health has returned little by little with the elixir Nanlor's brewed. You're a pilgrim of the Wandering Church, aren't you? I do apologise if I'm prying, I mean no disrespect. Your cheeks look less sunken. Good to see you eating more. They're nearing their destination, an ancient shrine to the sea, where the fabled restorative is said to be housed. I remember this forest. It's been all my life, and I haven't returned. So it's almost like she's alive again, my sister. Night knocks them off their knees, and short, salty dinner, a stiff drink, and a draught of medicine. Sleep. They wake to a mill in the cold dawn, achy and oddly anxious. You asked me yesterday, Mira, about being a pilgrim. Yeah, but if you... My sister and I told you we went to the cure together. Well, the man we were set on retrieving it for, he was our father. In failing, I lost them both. I was overcome with, so many feelings. Guilt, mostly. That I'd led my sister, Nandia. I'd led Nandia to her death, and for nothing. In the end, it was for nothing. A great cosmic joke. They pack up their camp in quiet and set out again. My sister rushed in, perhaps though thought she could take on anything. Anyway, I dropped my heart in a well of hatred. I'll spare you those evil blank stories. But I met my pilgrim one day. Quiniel, she was called, one of Dale's wanderers. Dale, our god, our goddess, Dale. Come, walk with me. That's all she said. That's all anyone needed to say. I was young still. I'd been torturing myself and the world. The unusually sinuous tracks that wind between the trees leads beneath a rocky overhang into the belly of a cliffside and down. Old Quiniel taught me about Dale, her god, not to force me to change, but to affix before me, a kind of star. Dale is woman and man, thing and idea. All is in Dale, and Dale is in all, thus wondering almost all its joy. Amongst this all its joy, keeping a journal of your journeys is worship. All paths lead us to where we must be. The whim and will are no different. All I do is love. Love is where my feet carry me. I didn't believe it quickly, but gradually, these steps we took, seasons, then years. By the time we came back to my hometown, I wasn't angry anymore, even at myself. Sorrowful, bitter in moments, but aware, as I'd never been, of all the love I'd been given, all the love I still had the chance to give back. And I stay back, Nanlor. Oh, but that's Nandia, my sister, standing exactly as she stood when it struck her. What's... Come take a look at this. Come along, things will be okay, just stay close. This may be our vaunted guardian. Or what's left of it, anyway. I remember the thing, snaking, moving, alive, the terror of all its forge fire eyes. Matches mythic descriptions of the mighty Gorgons, a rare sight. Well, someone killed it, and left its altar intact. So that's the cure, Nanlor? What did you call this sickness I've contracted? It's called Igakora. The word is Thanaric. And this remedy? I don't know, the story's old. A restorative of some kind. That could use to heal any malady. It's hard to compare a legend to a hunk of glowing salt. Book I read described it as a gift from the sea, answered with treachery. A single crystallized miracle. Close to the crystal, unless they're imagining it, they hear the noise of playful waves and ribboning wind. Ooh, we can use it to heal Mira, or use it to heal Nanlor's sister. We're gonna roll. Sorry, we're gonna be selfish. Mira lifts the crystal off its altar. It threads her knuckles with spirals of light. What's it like? Do you feel anything? The light feels damp. Do I just try thinking it, the illness, then the cure? Is this really all you can suggest? What does thinking it even mean? Mira holds the crystal close. She visualizes her own insides, or tries to. Pretends to see the illness, green and hairy, among the red arcs of her chest. For some reason then, she imagines a scouring wave. It becomes true in her, like a memory. Salt and water, chill and churning as the earth deep down moves, lurching wildly and massively and silent. The crystal in her hands fountains light. Coarse seawater seems to rush in her system. The brilliance overflows around them, until... In another instant it drains away. The crystal has dissolved to nothing. A briny mist clings to the air. Mira, are you? Not sure. At least I'm alive. And then a hungry growl emerges from the shadows beyond the Gorgon remains. It's echoed by a second unseen mouth. You hear that? It's more of them. Get behind us. Leroy? Gobblers? I don't know what faction these guys are a part of. Oh, but they're pretty big. Luckily, Mira would destroy anyone in at least 2 hits. Amazing. I thought that Nanlaw would be a part of this fight as well, but apparently not. I'm going to engage the Cobbler. So at least none of our heroes will take a hit. Oh, Wood Dog, no! This should be enough. And then he'll walk into the Guardian state. Oh! Get out of here. Nice. Nice easy fight as well. More speed, more dodge, less block. Sure. Why not? And a scarf. Ooh, who wants it? It's going to Will as well. Curious. Think they just wandered in here? Or did they actually kill the thing? Doubtful. I'd say it's the work of a hero. A blind, brave man with a golden sabre and hair like opals. You ready to get out of here, Nanlaw? I'm already moving. They file from the cave, each shuffling through their own thoughts. Nandi, I'm sorry. We got what we came for, just too late to say father. Our families met hard fates. We'll come back and move her, if you like. Carry her to a better place of rest. Would you? I'd appreciate that. Somewhere in the sun, at least. Somewhere she can feel sun, rain and breeze. They mark their way out, making sure those who return can find Nanlaw's sister. The forest smells sweeter than before. Camp that night is on the edge of the woods. You look good, Mira. If you feel like it, we'll forego the elixir. We can try that, thank you. Nanlaw sleeps nearby. Mira and Olive stay up to watch the fire fades into its embers. Olive, you know, when I held that crystal, a fascinating thing occurred. Something happened. Long ago there were queens and cities, and an empire beneath the sea. Gorgons were betrayed by... I don't know, it's weird. A miracle magic came from the ocean. You're all better, yeah? That Igakura thing is done? Yeah, feels like it. I can hear it in your voice. I'm glad. You never know how glad I'd be to know things weren't ending. The disease's vestiges are wiped and gone from Mira's body. In fact, the cure's left her stronger. From time to time, she'll dream of a world beneath the sea. She'll wake in a well of blue, bottomless sorrow until she recognizes the sky. And she levels up. Awesome. Chill. What would you like Mira to have for our next level? Paladin. If she ends her turn by moving, she goes automatically into Guardian. Viciousness. Just passive. She does 1 extra damage. Windwalk as a swift action, she can call on the wind spirits to guide her to a distant tile. And upgrade broad swipes, which does 6 damage to nearby enemies instead of 4. What are you fancying? Upgrade the broad swipes. I'll lock it. Okay, so you guys can finish the bridge. One, 2 for Mira, 3, 4 for Viv, 5, 6 for Will. There you go, Will. You guys can do this job nice and quick. Oh no, 3 Mawns. And now everyone can group up together to finish this. We definitely won't make it there in time. We are going to intercept these guys though, which I guess is positive. Cancel the deepists. Camping at God's Meadows. Hey, before you guys go, can I ask you a question? He's talking to these guys. He wants relationship advice. When someone breaks up with their lover, what is an appropriate amount of time to wait before you make a move? I'd say about a month. Really? I'd say 3 or 4 days. Half hour. Interesting. The big question is, do they like you? Because if they don't, it's all a moot point. A moot point? Yeah, it's like a cow's opinion. It just doesn't matter. It's moo. Have we been travelling together for too long? Or did that just make sense? That's a Friends reference right there. Very good. Wait, no fight? Not bad. God damn it. Okay, they seem to know. They don't seem to know we're here. How should we destroy them? Let's roll. 3. Start fires and exploit the confusion. Oh, you poor, poor fools. The riders of the weird arm gain temporary damage. Only physical damage, but we'll take it. How much range? Not a lot of range at all. Amazing. Not bad. There's gotta be something I can do that hurts both of these guys. Splinter Blast, it's good, but it's just really small damage. Bone Lance is a bit better, but it might hurt the Doge. Oh, there's also no way I can attack both of them. At least we get a kill. Another Chosen. My dog. Oh, more people are gonna arrive soon. Nice, good job, Mirror. See, I wouldn't mind getting the upgrade for the fire, but at the same time, I wouldn't want to waste an attack just to get over there quicker, you know? Splinter Blast, Constrict. Yeah, stunt will take it, 5 damage. So more enemies are going to appear north and west. Can't do much here. Very good. Does this count? Nice. Let's upgrade that spear. What do we get? On the stunt, we damage up to 3 nearby enemies. We're now immune to fire. And on a successful defense, we dazzle the attacker. That's pretty good. Go on, Will, let's get aggressive. Oh, there's 2 people over here. Wild Grasp. This might be a bit too far away. Oh my god. That worked out perfectly. Am I too close to attack here? No, we're good. Awesome. Nice and easy. Some knee pads. 6, that'll be the final option. Olive, there you go. Some magic defense for you. Battle down and rainstorm threatening. They ford a stream towards the shelter of some cliffs. It's a good finish before the clouds break. Yeah. In fact, they find a shallow cave where they can watch land be drenched and the nighttime drop. I'm sick of anything stewed. Would you like to not eat? I'll have your share. Doubt it lets up tomorrow, this weather. That's a lot of bodies out there. Won't be burnable, maybe when the mud covers them. Well, it's hard. Probably should just see to ourselves first. My feeling is, let's leave it to the wild. For the scavenging creatures, a rich and memorable meal. You know what, Viv? I like that. Sounds righteous, and means we can rest. It's not a bad night, really. Dry, with danger past, soon to have their bellies full. But pounding under the rain stoops a heavy thing, a hungry thing, one we did not know or expect. Please, my queen. Drenched heavy with water, each step are fraught with careful task. Take shelter. What was this body ever for but to set your table? The elements are harsh, Bracken, but not harmful. I do not mind a storm. I remember you liking the breezeless arches of your halls, your home. Only shall I soar under sun, I used to say. But that was what made me weak. Was what destroyed me in the end. There's camplight at the cliffside. Do you see it, my queen? Am I blind, do you mean? Douse your light. I'll eat in the dark. But Queen Volta, surely you know that would be a fresher meal than this. Surely they would be a fresher meal. Wait, they would be a fresher meal than the fungus chewers? And someday I'll have strength again for such indulgences. Presently I am hungry. So hungry, Bracken, and hungry enough to eat this whole world. Strange, like birds in a dark sky, one story may glide near another, without colliding. What might have happened had they met Volta and of Grey Mountain that night? What grim fates or glories might have foundered unfulfilled? Unlocked Legacy Campaign, the Sunswallow's Wake. Oh. Okay. I thought we already had that, but apparently maybe we didn't. Will's out of sorts, and Olive thinks she has the answer. Things in Cloverpass are drunk or sleeping. The last greasy lights wobble in quiet windows. At least mostly quiet. Disastrous man, that'll be me someday, but I'll have lovers in both arms. The merry stumbler escapes along the back alley, fragments of foamy song following after, fading into the early dew. The night doesn't slosh so easily in every belly. What's wrong? You look like you're about to go belly up in the whiskey pond. Just lately, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Oh, come on, I know what it is. I don't even know what it is. You're out of shape. You have to exercise more. Have to get your blood going, your lungs pumping. Now, I know what you're thinking, and that's also fine, but I'm saying something with less ulterior purpose. Olive, normal people don't... Wait, well, what's that face for? Because it's the perfect idea. There's this mystical order they live out in seclusion. They're all about training the body to unshackle the mind. I'm sure that teaches a thing or two. Or at least give us a quiet meal. Go on then. We'll just send Will and Olive. And you know what? We'll send these two to carry on with fighting. Maybe they'll do it. Over generations, a modest compound has grown near Kren Outfitter. Some folks have come here to gain wisdom and strength, while others grew up inside its protection. It's a place of relative seclusion, inhabited by an order of knights focused on peacefully honing their bodies and minds to work in concert. You from around here? Know about this place? Moment to moment, the sun's not the same. The world is cast new in each blade of light. Oh, you mean the daylight? Do I? Surely I mean any flame, any beam out of the sky. Fire and light are manifestations of chaos, and it is from the glow and shadow of chaos that all understanding cascades into our senses, or misses us entirely. Want some nut bread? Yeah. Without another word, he turns and leads them down a hill path, darkened and dappled by the sun-threaded cloud cover, into a sparsely treed field, rolling green-strewn landmarked by low, gentle walls. There it is, a nice nut loaf. Hey, listen, Olive. Oh, hey, listen. Olive here convinced me we're going to do some kind of... Well, there's apparently a group of philosopher knights making their home around here. Is that you? You mean the Warless Order? Huh? Yeah. That is us. You want training then? I see. The wise seeker doesn't ask for bread, but for the skill of baking. Still, are you prepared for how sweaty it gets? Yes? Yeah. Alright, we do our laundry every day. It's part of being tough. Well then, pleased to meet you. I'm Ivermere Gull. Bringing the thought self and the beat self together begins with your name. And it's only the beginning. Together we'll make the metaphysical much less meta and a lot more physical. Over the next week they train, eat and sleep on a schedule. Ivermere's style is... ooh, grueling and relentless, or exploratory and unsteadying. Let's find out. I actually think it's a bit exploratory and unsteadying. It's a week full of experimental astrologies, prolonged discomfort, and the recalibration of sense and reflex. Sunset approaches on their final day of training. Ivermere leads them into the closest of a nearby wood. The resinous air sparkles. He halts. Exertion is the way by which body and mind are exhausted, and from exhaustion it springs growth. Exerting mind and body together, we access the geometry inside ourselves. Geometry? Is that what I've got all banging around in here? The shape you make, your spirit, your meat, your bones. Didn't you know that's the basis for magic? It's not an ethereal energy, it's present in the alignment of every physical thing. You can channel and direct it. If you're conscious and practice enough, sensing and manipulating the geometry makes you more powerful. Well, but how important would you say the core is? Shall I blast it? Oh, do! A well-sculpted core is very attractive. Oh, a random encounter! Out of sudden, shadowy knot of smoke comes an ambush. But the team is now more accurate and potent. Here we go. I think it's just these two, which is a very easy fight. Yeah. Side quests are easy. Epic. No level ups. That's okay. We've got a bear strength enchanted helm, which I can't see a picture of. I'm going to need to roll a 1 to 4. It's a 3. Viv. Yep, I don't think we're ever going to see what it looks like. Where did they come from? Were we betrayed? No, that was just Nalny and Fairlock. Stand up, you rascals. The ostensibly dead cultists rise sheepishly to their feet and tug off their disguises. Ivermere, take it seriously. Hi there. This cool lady's Nalny, and the soggy vindictive ogre is Fairlock. Think of it as a final test. An easy one, perhaps, given your abilities, but one you've certainly passed. Guess I'll go back to our nightly philosophizing. I prefer to think of it as philosophical knighting. Am I right? Yeah, glad they're gone. But anyway, what was I saying about our enlightenment? Ah yes, surpassing our limit always takes a refiguring. We're redrawing the lines inside ourselves. If we do it with carefulness and wisdom, the new shapes inside us grow more aligned to the geometry of magic, the geometry of all things. They leave the woods, a small silent procession. Bidding their instructor farewell, they embark on a journey across the night. They long walk that the stars have sprouted. I think about how two lovers find some sort of physical oneness, or maybe I'm just crude. But there is an essential geometry at the primitive level, isn't there? Anyway, we got some good exercise in. There's always been that place inside from which I reach out, and at which the invisible arms of the world can reach me. But to think of it as something physical, I don't know. Mist takes form. They keep marching to the verge of dawn. Thinking back, I'm glad you dragged me out of that tavern. So they return the favour and drag me back to it. Oh, that's good. I'm sure their friendship will grow ever stronger. Oh, this is Olive's side quest? I thought it was Will's. I mean, we'll take it. Hardiness is really good, especially for a hunter. Yeah, we'll do it. Alright, can all four of us regroup? Oh, look at that. We're all going to make it in time. We must achieve our other objectives first. Oh, okay. So it looks like we've got to talk to the people here, and then this is where we're going to go to finish the chapter. Slosh. Splush. Ancient conifers stand at the middle of the West Forest, where the ground rises. Great sequoias shoulder up the towering redwoods. Thick-grown cedars mob their knees. Cedars? I don't know. Have to keep our pursuit pretty quiet. Tracking it blindly. Think it'll lead us through the Godlands? They spotted it that morning. A myth among the wild populace. Its appearance has captured the minds of Viv and the others. I'm just hoping we're willing to turn away, or else to bow at his feet. Some of the locals call him Lord Evergreen. They move into the flowing fog. Quietly, love. The earth holds its breath. Dampness heavies their eyelids, darkens their hair. Smears of silver shine on trunks, roots and stones. They stumble and feel a path over rocks and wrecks, chasing the giant through the noise-barren world. Mist will be completely opaque in a second. Oh, I think it stopped. It has stopped. Think he's aware of us? Now it turns about, somehow finding space. High and mostly hidden in haze, his face must hang above them. With bending bark sounds, creaky hips and folding legs, it gently lowers itself, fitting its bulk to a tract of treeless ground. Oh. You ready to scramble? They are caught in its eyeless gaze, and a silence that grows and twists grotesquely long. It could crush them. That fact is as certain as the soil. Stomachs harden, innards clench, and muscles coil. Okay, we can attempt to talk, 17% chance of succeed, or we could snatch a twig from its mane for a 56% success. And we're gonna snatch a twig. Olive steps cautiously forward. You're not gonna like this. Beneath the shadow of the stone-still giant, she creeps. And then... Yep. Bonk. Oof. I think she failed. Olive hits her head quite hard on one of its solid, unmoving branches. The giant only rises its groaning legs and wanders away. Explain what you were thinking. Hope to steal a branch, of course. An object of significance. The kind of hero in a story typically finds. Just, I missed. Slow, constant bickering marks their steps as they find their way without the fog as forest noise wakes around them. Time to focus on deepest, yeah? Yeah. Well, that was fun. Got nothing for it, but hey ho. Hello, deepists. Nice. We can put Viv on Sentinel here. And then we can attack. Interfuse. You know what, this works out actually. We can pin him. And then just the wood dog can sprint on ahead. Oh, another chosen. So far, I would say these guys seem like the easiest enemy faction that we've ever really had to deal with. I don't know if that's because we're still early in the game, but everyone seems pretty basic. Oh, Viv is bold. What's happened here then, mate? Can we change this real quick? Where's your hair gone? Oh, it's the helmet, right? Well, that's a shame. Doesn't look like I can take the helmet off. Like gear. It's a brooch. I can't take it off. Well, sorry, Viv. I don't know if that's a modded item that's just not worked very well, or if it's a just a bug in the game. I thought it was weird when I first saw a helmet piece of gear. Let's go, dog. Good job. Dog. No. Oh my god. Will almost got killed in one hit. That would have been bad. This might be the end of it. How long has Vim been bowled for? Was he bowled in the last cutscene? I just didn't see it. I feel like I would have noticed that, right? Oliver's leveled up to level 4. Let's give her... Let's upgrade the hardiness, you know what? Sounds good. Earth Strap, who's going to get it? For some extra block. It's going to be Olive. He's got his hair here. He's got his hair back. How strange. I'm not going to complain, as long as he's got his hair back. It's got to be something to do with the helmet though, right? The fact that it's not, that piece of gear is not showing. Maybe that's going to happen every fight now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 2. It's a mirror. So it looks like we're going to have 2 more fights. Then the cutscene. Then a 3rd fight. And that should be the end. But who knows? I've been surprised before. Old formed cavern stretched beneath moss oak chimes. Prefer you weren't lagging back there, Will. Yeah, why do you keep stopping? Only their back-barking echoes answer them. Wait, where's Will? Really? Are we waiting for him again? Are we? I don't see him back there. He'll say something, usually, and repeatedly, when he wants to stop. Probably just wait. None of you like waiting, though. They scour their steps for the last sign of Will. Oh hey, an off-branching path. This is neat. This is probably where he went. An almost triangular crevice, and beyond is a tight twisting tunnel. Below them, in the coldening ground, in the fungal glow. So, who would even blame me? I'm just being thorough. And plus, maybe there's a special buried whatever. Like inside of there, where it's all shimmery. Under blade-sharp stones, a wider space, a firmer shine. There's a powerful smell, a heart smell, the heart of the mountain. And at first glance he thinks a massive grey man is hunched over a blue-white flame. But he realises, what is that? Unfamiliar language seems to twitch and change at every surface. I kinda can't believe there really was something down here, brightening the dark for no one. The jewel, though, has a quality that I like. Can he pry it out? Can he pay it with small honour? Or... Will mixes his mind with the old grim statue. Ooh. Oh, it looks like he's gonna mix his mind with the old grim statue. Do you know your own name? Oh, some eyes right there. The first searching tendrils of himself, Will extends, and he finds surprisingly easy purchase. The fact you'll answer me is a good sign, a good indicator, I hope. Crackling whispers flood the mind. Maybe I could talk this ghost into some kind of exchange. Should I address you as a ghost or a god? The words come, etch themselves in the cave walls of his consciousness. Hallowed are the hills, the underhills, the canyons and the crust. Hallowed? In a cloud cavern, a dream wind blows. Hallowed are the heights, and the ways I cut for water. Hallowed are the water's bends, and streams and pools, supplying the needs of all colour-springing things. You're talkier than I expected. I guess you're pretty old. When the first rock divided, there was a spirit I am from. There was no fit measure for the power I wield. I originated, I was creation's own idea. But no, where there is a shape, a blade has been. Hallowed are the hands that hand out the makeless solid, trim space for existence. Whipping back around them is the air and matter of the cave. The statue's eyes have dulled. And you're not leaving it at that, are you? The bonds interfusing them flag, fray and flutter. But there is something now gleaming on the ground. So, I'm not getting that gem? Will accepts the god's offering. The old god's offering. And he goes. Will? Olive? Sounds like you. That's good then, because it is. What are your thoughts on the old crusty deities? Reunited, they move on, and soon emerge to fight another desperate fight. I mean, I have to give this to Will, right? Yeah, because it's spell damage as well, so it won't even benefit anyone else. For story purposes, he can have it. Oh, Will's still very hurt. This is interesting information. And we're fighting Thrixels as well. Luckily, Mirror can destroy everyone. Oh, Viv has got to be... Yep, he's got to be bold for every cutscene, every fight now. I can feel it. Didn't even mean to, but here we are. Replace the bow. Not bad. Grants 2 temporary health when I get a stunt. That's huge. She's slowly becoming the tankiest character in the world. She's an archer with loads of health, and now she gains health on a critical hit. I guess what we should do is like interfuse with this to get more of a view. There we go. Can't attack from this far away. Oh, but I can get that one. We might as well send the dog as far as we can. We can't do a guardian stance, so there's no point in stopping early. Okay. More enemies than I was expecting. If I go here, I can rope aid you. Doesn't help me at all. Okay, we can do a spirit chase there. Doesn't really help, but we might as well do it because it's a swift action anyway. Rats. Also go for a flank. Awesome kill from the Doge. He's such a good Bowie. My dog! Idiot. Amazing. Oh. Can't do much. Get close for a sentinel stance. Will. If you're going to go anywhere, you might as well be close to someone. We'll interfuse with that and do a discus right there. Ooh. Good touch. Oh. Let's go for a spirit chase. Swap weapon to the axe. Good job, and then hopefully Will can finish off this last guy back to the right. You know what, let's go hit him. Hit him with your stick. By which I mean your spear. Yeah. And that's going to be a level up for Mirror. Our first level 5. How has she leveled up faster than the 2 that started high level? Alright, chill. We can upgrade her hardiness, which gives her 50% more health instead of 30. Also adds 5 recovery rate, which means she heals faster outside of combat, and a +5 retirement age. We got Aid, which is just a +5 health healing move. Blood Rage, she does more damage the more hurt she is. And Raider, as a swift action, she can start a fire on an empty tile. Hardiness, nice, easy choice. We have a dual wield dagger. I think I'm going to give it to Mirror because the rope is really useless, and at least this gives a bit more damage. Awesome. Let's secure the area. I think when we secure it, we're going to get a new job here as well. Cancel the deepists. Awesome. Got a new little item and some materials. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do it. Just to get Viv's hair back. I'm so sorry. I'm being selfish. Next event. Don't worry, we'll rescue your grandmother. Please, we need to hurry. Still, to wander straight into a cultist den, that's quite unlucky. And you ran away. You left her. Olive. She's super strong, and also super old. Jilliel. She told me to run, probably thought I would be in the way. But you're right, I should have stayed. I should have stayed! Interfusion? Don't die on me, Granny! Whoa. And Will still isn't fully healed, so that's something to keep half an eye on. Oh my god, wait, what's going on? Oh, wow! Your talents would have served us well. Join us. Imagine what we could achieve together. Oh, for the last time, no. Where is your off button? Then you are a fool. You and that coward girl. I've been called worse by better. Oh, this is Jua. This is Madame Jua. We've seen her before. She's the woman that there. She fought us, remember? To see if we were ready to defend the land. And judging another person does not define who they are. Don't die on me, Granny. It defines who you are. So Jilliel and Jua are both on my team, but there are a bunch of like half human, half deepists that have like started transforming. A lot of enemies here. We've got Jua and her bone construction. Amazing. Not necessarily a dead end, but I don't feel like I should push multiple people that way. Hey, Jilliel. Wait, she can interfuse? Is she a warrior or a mage? Oh, damn it. This is going to do more damage, isn't it? Wait, damage 2 to 10? Oh, and the movement caused Viv to attack. Maybe that's why it was 2 to 10. I guess we'll send the wood dog up with Mirror, just so she's not alone, because there could be more people in that little alleyway. Madame Jua. Wait, Fireball? At 11%. 17%. Oh, God. Oh, Quick Fuse. Nice. 0 damage. Pathetic. Oh, 2 damage. Okay, slightly less pathetic. Ooh. A little bit worried about... Hey, go on, Viv. Good job. I'm worried about Jua. Let's control the dog first, because we can attack and hopefully kill. Nice. So then we have to go back to Mirror. Send her this way. The Bone Construct can try and do nothing. Olive can swap her weapon and start keeping this way clear. Whoops. Ah, crap. I moved too far. Little bit worried about Jua. Oh, I remember Jua. Yeah, she's got the same ability. When she quick fuses with something, that takes the damage for her. What does Fireball do? Not bad, but blocked. Epic. I wonder if Jua dies, if that'll be the end, and that'll add that to the story. Wills took 2 damage, which is kind of scary. He's only got 3 health left. Nice, she's got an area attack. The exact same skills that she had when we fought her. Good job, I guess. We're on the way. I mean, she literally is all on her own. We'll send the dog here just to stop Olive from taking a random hit. We've got a Fireball, which isn't bad. Where's she gone? Ah, there she is. Ooh. Ooh, she's probably gonna die here unless she manages to dodge or block everything. Nope. One blow too many gets the better of Jua. Sorry, I can't continue. I've got to wait this one out. Someone with no monsters, preferably. Jua disappears for now. Okay, that's good. So she doesn't die. Yeah, go on, just get in there. Oh, can we get a shot from here? Oh! The speaker opened the door. What a fool. Let's do Will. Open the door. We'll do a bone lance with this skull. Dog, just kill that. Yeah, you go. Yep. I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Good job. Here comes Mirror. Here comes Olive. Here comes... Oh, I've moved to a yellow spot again. Interfuse with The rocks. Discus. Nice. So our magic damage is still kind of low, so it's not her number one choice of attack. Probably a silly move. Can I say how old Jilliel is? 18. Come on, Olive. Finish this. Okay. Someone's got to finish this. Well, it doesn't waste time. Nice. A treatise of water. It makes a lot more sense to give to the magic guy. Madam Jua, it was you! Fancy meeting you all here. Wish we met again under better circumstances. But I don't mind this either. You're all proven heroes. Oh, Granny! And you, young Jilliel Gore. You're very brave. Who knows what would have happened had you not gone for help? This would make you related to the legendary Jua? Or Hua? Yep, she's my great-great-great-grandmother. I'm like so great. And before, I definitely saw you interfusing. Are you by chance a mystic in disguise? She's a heathen. Heh. I come from a family of mystics. Magic is practically in my blood, but I've always preferred the sword. I just know the basics. Heathen. That actually sounds very useful. If only we had someone like that on our team. Oh, don't look at me like that. Did you think I was going to say no? You've more than earned my trust, and you've proved yourselves capable of defending the land. Granny. Go, Jilliel. I believe this is your destiny. One day they'll sing tales about Jilliel Gore. Just you wait. Ha! How about might and magic? Jilliel Gore has joined the Riders of the Weird Arm. We don't even get a choice. Well, that's cool. Let's find an item. Can't look at the page while we're waiting, no? Okay. Let's have a look at Jilliel. 1, 2, 3 is Viv. 4, 5, 6 is Jilliel. Jilliel, there you go. I was contemplating changing the name because Jilliel's a bit of a crap name, but I've said it enough now that I might just keep it. We'll get rid of the last name. Let's have a look at the history. Other children of Goat Creek sought baubles and playblades for their games. Jilliel relished the challenges of marksmanship from an early age, handling a bow much too big for her by the time she was 11. In a grove of cedars, she once happened upon a tree man whose stories of the wild forgotten past captivated her. Jilliel grew more attentive to the interconnectedness of the people in the land. Perceived a world full of light-clinging people, she decided to take the journey through darkness on their behalf. Welcome, Jilliel. And she's got a pretty nice-looking sword, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we are finally here to talk to the inhabitants of Three Moons. Oh! We get to recruit. I guess we'll... Do we just go with Iris or should we randomise? Guys, what do we think in the chat? Do we take Iris or do we randomise like a random number amount of times? Go with Iris. Go on. It's fate. She's a bookish poet. Get rid of the last name. 22. Mom and Dad were the stars of the theatre troupe, and it only made sense that they would name their daughter Iris. It also meant she got to play with all the cute kids It also means she got to play with all the cute kid roles growing up. Even the rocks have lives, she would say. They may hold diamonds or deep riven wounds, perceiving a world full of cynical and self-serving people. She decided to try for valor in the name of goodness and beauty. She is beautiful. I think I don't know what class she's going to be. I'm guessing I'm going to choose for her. That's the last family. Everyone says the same thing, seems like. You'd think they'd want help. Household to household, accounts abound of folks young and old abandoning their families to follow some splendid, eloquent priest. But questions of any depth prove fruitless. It's either they don't know where the people are going, or they're too frightened to say. You're the one asking about the cultists, aren't you? Have we spoken to her yet? I'm Iris, I'm from here. You want to know why folks won't give you all the facts? I suppose you'll tell us. It's like with all people, I think. You plan on doing something about the trouble? That's why we're here. Alright, well. The last thing with this town, there was always a lot of pride. Oh, the thing with this town. Our kind of folk were strong, wise, caked in good earth and rich in laughter. That's the 3 months I grew up in. I was a kid and knew it would last forever. Bonfires in autumn, spring dances, feasts in wintertide and midsummer. And anyway, times got tougher. About 6 or 7 years ago, animals started disappearing. Homesteads on the outskirts burned. People got sick for no reason, and food died in the fields. Distrust, deceit. For 6 years? That's what I remember. So when this preaching woman comes through, she seems to have all the answers, knows every ailment, and how to treat it. She's a saviour. And folks, especially young folks, they want to follow her. And we're all too proud to say anything, do anything. We see what's happened, but we don't want to admit ourselves that we've been taken for fools. So how do we find them? Set things right. I've got a good idea about where they went. Let me be the hound, and I'll sniff them out. You'll have to teach me some tricks, of course, but I want to learn, grow. What do you think? Everyone deserves a chance. And you know what? We'll roll the dice, I guess. 1 and 2 is warrior, 3 and 4 is hunter, 5 and 6 is mystic. She's going to be a hunter. And we'll give her ambush. Alright, let's go. And just like that, we've somehow have 6 people in the team. I mean, there's not much I can really do. It's the last fight of the chapter, so it's going to be all of our strongest people. If there was somewhere I could send other people, I'd send like 2 people or 3 people somewhere else. They're like soldiers. Wonder why they're out here in the open sky. Looks like they're on the move. You think it follows the Vixen Mill? Yes, we have little choice but to get in their way. Could be a grim encounter. Could have been me down there all those years ago. Oh, Julia, you've leveled up. I didn't know you were level 0 as well. Oh my gosh. She's got that much health and she's level 0? Earth Scribe. Bone Wall has more HP. Further distance. Rock Shield increased from +3 to +5 temporary health. Yeah, sure. Oh my god, okay. She's leveled up again. I guess we'll do... Yeah, Vigor Flow. Cool. Okay, so... Quite a lot of people here. Let's just mess them up real quick. Okay, 94% chance, but that's fine. Heck me, I guess. Good job. That fire's going to do a fair bit of damage as well on the slinger's turn. Now, as long as the dog can do 1 damage. Oh wait, we've still got Will. Nice. Okay, pretty good. The priestess stands tall and stares, her silver eyes aglow. Her small army clangs their weapons and moans and mutters. She's important. She's far down her path. You come and interfere with the will of the prophet, sun lovers. You murder his disciples. You debauch his soil. You turn your faces from what is stone. The priest's voice is smooth, sonorous, deep. It vibrates in the bones of all who listen. Here and now, I forbid you from ever descending. You'll never know the warmth of what lies below. She tosses a small flask upon the embers of her fire. It shatters among the coals. A flood of shadows jets up, drowning the sun. Acolytes, those who have been awakened to the deep truth, extinguish these star-led murderers. We take her down, it's over. In we go. Okay. Speaker of the Depths. That's a fun fight. Olive. 91%. Easy. I mean, Viv, you've got your Sentinel, so no one's going to get too close. You can interfuse with the rocks. And do a cheeky little discus. Not a lot of damage, but it will do. And then we'll do the same thing. Swap to the staff so I do more damage. Steel fire. Oh my god, it's going to go through both of them and kill them both. Incredible. I could send the dog further up, but it's not really much point. If I send him further up, he's just asking for death. Oh, well, he died anyway. Will's only got 6 HP. That's kind of crazy. He's been here since the... well, not the start, but pretty close to the start. Let's go mirror. Not great, but it'll do. Again, it'll do. I don't think the Speaker of the Depths can do any damage yet. Kill the Speaker, Deepest will keep coming. Good to know. If I go here, a blast might do a fair bit. Eh. Could be better, could be worse. Could be wetter, could be worse. That stunt might kill this guy with the fire. Ooh, Wills took 4 damage. He's got glass bones and paper skin. Thank God everyone dodged or blocked that. Uh-oh. Oh! He survives! Okay, Mirror, you first. Everyone's got so much health compared to Will, it's crazy. We could do a Spirit Chase first. But it looks like it won't connect to the person who's got magic armor yet. Oh my god, 30%, but we landed it. 11 damage. Incredible. I'm going to interfuse with the blaze and throw the blaze over here. I thought that would do more damage, I can't lie. A little bit worried for Will right now. Nice, they've gone for Mirror instead. Uh-oh. Ooh. The hit is worse than Will had braced for. He struggled to stay up. I thought I was made of tougher stuff than this. Everything goes slow and dim. If I roll a 1 or a 2, Will loses 2 health for the remainder of the game. If I roll a 3 or a 4, Will dies, dealing 15 damage to the Speaker. If I roll a 5 or a 6, Will dies and gives 3 armor to everyone. He's got a 1 in 3 chance of surviving. But he doesn't. I may not make it, but the others will. Will holds danger's attention long enough for the others to secure their footing. No more death today. Now, as much as I would like to just kill this woman and finish the fight, let's get as many extra kills as we can. And I can't help but be none too surprised about the way this fight's gone. Everyone else, look how much health everyone's got. It's insane. And then you got Will with like 6 HP. I don't think we could get killed by anyone at this point. I think we really are that strong. The only person who was ever in threat of dying randomly was Will. We'll keep on getting these extra kills. It's good for experience and it's good for the stats at the end of the game. Alright, Viv. You can finish this now. For Will! Viv levels up. More armor. Yeah, good enough for me, yeah. Pretty good. And Viv levels up. We are going to upgrade his vigilance. Yeah. The speaker falls and her army stills. They make no cries. Then their voices, low and groan like cattle, and they scatter. Their thumping feet fade into the hills. Viv douses the fire, but the shroud lingers overhead. She's dead. Was hoping to be able to get answers from her. Carnage and smoke reek around them. Too many wasted lives. Trying to be rid of their misery, they made the same bargain I made. Only no one was here to save them. They were as good as gone when they woke from their oaths. Every pack has an alpha. Yet that's who I have to find. You'd have to go down their holy holes and choke every prophet and priest I see. It's not your fault, Mira. It's fine. We're all trying to come up with answers. And I believe... Oh, no, not yet. Will fell in the battle. What a waste. Oh, Iris, what are you doing here? What is best? We're not going to save him as a legacy character. He will be forgotten. Buried quietly near his family. And that is the end of Chapter 2. How fun! Unfortunately, Will is gone, has perished. But during the last 11 years of peace, let's see what's happened. The pilgrim Nanlaw saw his sister statue move to a peaceful, fragrant place. There, for the rest of his days, he stayed, reading to the stone woman and talking to her about all he'd seen and done, wondering with the grace of Dale. He would be buried beside her. The first harvest from the fields around Mostoke Chimes was a little off. Whoever ate that grain had the same dream, a dream of tunnels and the buzzing of ghosts. One of the Loth Tannery's first challenges was when Gilliel asked him to tan the hide of a buffalo twice as large as anyone had ever seen. How did you... That's not important. What's important is, can you tan it or not? Gilliel fell for a shepherd she noticed in the hills. Hand in hand they would follow the flock for hours in contented silence. Iris found a soulmate in a man with deep, blooming eyes. He would whisper their love to the raindrops and shout it in the valleys. Everyone's falling in love. Peace survived for a precious while, guarded by those who walked the hills and roads. But towns continued to tense and shrink. Homes lost their families, and all manner of things were found abandoned. What were the people going? Where were the people going? There was an answer no one voiced. For all in those years, it was like waiting below decks on a voyage to anywhere. Who can weigh the ballast of many troubled hearts? They rode the sea of uncertain times as best they could. Viv and Mira... Oh yeah, of course they're related. Viv and Mira's son has reached adventuring age. Flamnock Fleetrick has joined the Riders of the Weird Arm as a mystic. We're changing that name. Oh, go on then. Let's open mind. Well, look at that. Flamnock Fleetrick. What should we change his name to? It can't be Flamnock. Flamnock's an awful name. But I feel like it should start with a Floyd, flame, flim, fling, flow, flee. It's gotta be Floyd, innit? How do I spell Floyd? Is it just like that? Good old Floyd. Welcome. History. When his parents were away, Floyd was looked after by an old childless couple who tended gardens. They taught him much about the essential balance between wild growth and cultivation. Serpentine smiles warped his lips when he gazed at objects of power. To him, there was no word so beautiful as horizon. Cool. Welcome. Poetical hothead. So first thing we'll do is anyone who's got tier 0 gear, we'll upgrade. Just the same as we did at the end of chapter 1. Iris. Let's upgrade that armor. Cool. And we'll do the same with your bow. Cool. In fact, let's go. You know, go for something a bit different. Let's go for the water. And we'll do the dagger as well. And again, we'll go water. That is everyone. Oh my god, Olive. 53, she's gone fully grey. We'll start from the bottom. Viv, can we upgrade that spear of yours? Nice. What about the crossbow? Could upgrade it for something else, but no, there's no point. Olive, armor. There we go. Mirror. Can we upgrade that sword? We can indeed. And we'll change that. No, we can't change the dagger, unfortunately. That's fine. Jilliel, what about your armor? There's no tier 2 armor that I can see. Iris. Can't get any tier 2 armor for you. What about the dagger? Or the bow? Or Floyd's armor? Or Floyd's flail? An odd weapon choice. I guess it's good for mages because it gives 2 spell damage. That's it. The night went normally for Viv, who snuffed his candle at 9. So Viv's got 2 children now, right? I'm sure he had a child in the last game. Found his bed and tricked himself to sleep. Viv! Love, wake up, you in there? Knock, knock, knock. The morning wasn't quite as routine. Alright, I'm awake. Knock, knock, knock. Getting too old for this. They came from all over. Jilliel's making a stand by the well. House, you can burn down if you like. I'll be away a long time. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Oh, it starts with a fight. This is new. But we are going to end it right here. Whatever is happening at the start of this will be the start of our next episode. Gang, thank you for watching, but this has been episode 2 of our 3rd season of our Wildermyth playthrough, Monarchs Under the Mountain. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time. Until then, don't go changing, and I'll see you later. Goodbye for now.